everyone, this is Rabbit's blog and welcome to another Disney discussion series for Disney Month. So today's Disney discussion is going to be on the original plotline for Zootopia, and the person who recommended me this video was the Cartoon Critic, and you can check out the link to his channel in the description box below. Now before I get into this topic video, I would like to remind everybody that new videos will be posted up every Sunday on this channel. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I could get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up Monday through Friday, it must mean that there was a bit of TV show or movie news that was released during the week that I wanted to cover, and those would be considered special videos. But new videos for this channel will be posted up every Sunday. So now let's get into this topic video. One of my thoughts about the original plot line for Zootopia. So I've just recently saw Zootopia and I love that movie. It's just such a funny movie that has a great message about how racism really works in society, and I think the movie really approached that very well. But then I looked on the internet and I was looking at the original plot line for Zootopia before Disney decided to drop that plot line altogether. And the original plot line was it was a lot darker than what we got in the final product of Zootopia. Like what happened in the original storyline, it was supposed to be that the predator animals like Nick the fox, and Clawhauser the leopard, the snow leopard, I believe. Um Predator characters like them, they were supposed to be wearing shock collars. So whenever they get out of control, whatever, the shock collars were activated and would shock them. And all the predators would have been wearing such collars in case they get out of lines. And it would pretty much show like the prejudice that's going against the predators, how they're forced to wear these shock collars that would shock them if they get out of control or if they even show a bit of excitement. And so what are my thoughts about this original plotline? I'm actually glad that Disney decided to ditch this idea. Like, I mean, that's not to say that I don't think this movie should have been dark. I mean, there's been a lot of dark Disney movies in the past, like The Black Cauldron and The Brave Little Toaster. But I felt like when I saw the final product of Zootopia, I was like, I'm glad they didn't use the shock collar things on the predators. Because it would have really made the whole world Zootopia seem way darker and more sadistic in a way than if all the predator characters have like shock collars over their necks and they get shocked every time they show excitement. And I know it would have done a great job of showing like what racism and prejudice would have been like in the real world. But I feel like using the shock collars on these characters that we come to know and love, it just would have been a little too harsh, I think. And I think the idea of just showing that the prey characters like Judy Hopps and all the other characters who are usually prey animals, just showing fear in the predators whenever they get excited, is just enough. They don't. I think using shock collars on the predators would have just been a little too much, and I think the idea of just showing how racism works in an animated film with just having the characters fear these predator characters, even though they know that these predator characters are just like them, despite their status, was enough for the film. And they shouldn't have to force these characters to use shock colors just to prove a point about how bad racism is. Like that's what I liked about the final product of the film, is that they just show that words can't hurt people, no matter what their intentions are, and that's just powerful enough for the film to discuss about racism. So what are your thoughts about this? Do you think that Disney should have gone with the original plot line of Zootopia with the predator animals wearing the shock collars instead of just running around the streets with no shock collars whatsoever? And do you think it would have pushed the theme about how racism works in the real world a lot stronger if they show the predator animals wearing the shock collars and at all times? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated and new videos to post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rabbit's Blog's Best Comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog, and I'll see you later.